that, we invite you to come into a resting position on your mat, whatever that intuitively feels like to you. So if there's pillow underneath your knees or support under your head, this is your practice. So as you move through this practice this evening, or at any time that you choose to participate in it, it's important to allow yourself to fully surrender. And that includes surrendering any judgment of your experience through the practice. So as we move through this practice today, we're going to move with a gentle heart and allow ourselves to honor whatever it is our body is asking for us to do to make ourselves even more comfortable. So with that being said, find a comfortable position to lie on your mat and close your eyes. We're going to take a few moments to integrate into our bodies, and then we'll begin to explore settling our mind and ultimately finding our breath, our journey partner through this practice. So I invite you to close your eyes and to begin to scan your body, starting from the crown of the head, moving down towards the tips of your fingers and toes. Any place that you come to where you're holding, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, sigh it out of the mouth and just feel yourself release that space of the body. Keeping all of your attention in this very intentional exploration through the body, traveling further down, surrendering and releasing with your breath a little bit more with each exhale, until you find yourself all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes. And here you will find your entire body relaxed. And if it's not, then continue to exhale until you find a deep sense of relaxation lying here on your mat. From here, I invite you to shift your attention away from this physical body into your mental body, your mind, witnessing and observing the mind, stepping away from the need to feel attached to the mind, just allowing yourself to begin to follow the flow. Thoughts come in, and thoughts move out. Releasing yourself from the need to judge, change, attempt to shift. Just allow your mind to move and your witness to rise. Your witness will be your great companion alongside of the breath. For as we allow ourselves to witness and refocus our attention to the breath, we surrender that which no longer serves us. We allow the energy of the body to move with intention, with ease, without attachment. Now that you have allowed yourself to acknowledge your physical body and your mental body, now move to the bridge between the mental and physical, the breath. So as you are able to shift your attention now to listening to your breath, allowing that breath to be long, slow, and steady, allowing your body to expand and contract with ease, allowing yourself to become intimately connected to this breath. Listen on the inner ear, hearing that breath as it flows in and out of the body. Feel the breath as it comes in through the nasal passage. Feel how it expands your abdomen and your chest. And then feel how it contracts the body as it exits back out through the nasal passage. Just use these next few moments to focus so fully and completely on the experience of your breath moving in and out. Witness the sensations of the breath. Witness how the body moves with the breath. Witness how you're slowing down even more as you're focusing all of your attention to the breath. Now let's lengthen that breath. I'm going to take you through a counted breath series. Recognize that if your breath does not feel like it can go as long as I'm counting, that you honor your body and you allow the breath to either ascend or descend wherever you are. We're going to begin by exhaling the body completely. So exhale, squeeze the belly in towards the spine. On the inhale, expand the abdomen. Allow the navel to press up towards the ceiling as the breath enters the abdomen and expands the abdomen as wide and high as feels accessible for you today. As you exhale, draw the navel in, contract the muscles of the abdomen in towards the spine, squeezing everything out of the body. As you breathe in this way, expanding, creating space in the abdomen, contracting, navel back towards the spine. You're detoxing your internal organs. As we breathe deeply, we're allowing the body to release that which no longer serves us, so that we may have space to create new energy. So just imagine that as you're inhaling, you're pressing down on all of the internal organs and releasing anything that's no longer serving you, that's maybe feeling a little bit sticky or stuck there. And as you exhale, you're contracting up against the lungs, releasing all of the used breath that you do not utilize that sits at the base of your lungs. So as we breathe in this way, we are purifying our entire body. Now we're going to begin to expand that breath, make it even longer. So follow my counts. Exhale here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expanding now, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your breath to return to a normal inhale and exhale. Feeling how the body is receiving this breath, pranayama. Drawing in more energy, prana, into the body through the breath. This is why we activate the breath at the beginning of the practice. It carries us through the entire practice, energizing, resetting, inviting more prana into your body. Releasing that which no longer serves you, so that we can create holy amethyst alongside of us, inviting us to release that which no longer serves, so that we can use our magic wand and create. On the next inhale, gently begin to draw your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around the legs, or just bring the hands to the knees, whatever feels most intuitive to your body. And then begin to rock your body from side to side, just beginning to massage and roll out any tension in the low back, the shoulders, the mid back, Maybe even bring the hands to the knees and allow those knees to just make a circle all the way around the four corners of the mat together. Just rotating around, nice and intentional movements. And then reverse. And then draw the knees through center and pause. And just hug the knees towards the heart. Let the shoulders become heavy. Let the body just settle into this contracted position for a moment. Take a deep breath in. We're going to sigh it out with the audible sound. Ah. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Ah. And one more time here. Inhale. And sigh it out. Ah. Allow your left foot to descend towards the mat, grounding it into the earth, knees bent. Let your hands find their way around the hamstrings of the right leg. Extend the right leg to wherever feels intuitive to you, and then flex the right foot. Draw the right leg towards the heart, and breathe into the hamstrings of the right leg. If you have more flexibility, the hands can find their way up to the calf, but you want to make sure your shoulders aren't coming way up towards your chest. You want to have a relaxed shoulder. Breathing into that right leg here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. We're going to move into a half baby pose. So your hand can just rest either at this ankle here, on the inside of the foot, or the outside of the foot. So want the knee to come to the outside of the chest here. And this then begin to allow that right shoulder to become heavy. We're going to let gravity do the work. So I'm not pulling on my right foot. I'm just allowing gravity to settle that right knee down. So we have heel in line with knee and knee outside the chest. So we're just holding here in happy baby for a moment, breathing into that right hip, lower back, any sensations you're feeling, breathe into it. So this is where that breath work that we started with is very important, is when we're holding these asanas. Hold here and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release that foot. Allow the right foot to come all the way down to the mat. And this is where you're going to want to animate. So as we move through this practice, there's going to be opportunities to unwind anything that we've done. So just allow maybe your knees to move from side to side, and then we're going to take a pause at center. When you take the pause at center, close your eyes and observe this right leg, hip, foot, anything that you're sensing compared to the left. Just be a witness of how the body's already transforming, just in that one hold. On the next inhale, draw the left knee in, hands to the hamstrings, extend the leg, flex the foot. Again, if you have more flexibility, you can take the hands up to the calf. Inhale and exhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to do the same thing here on this left leg. So bring that left knee to the outside. Again, hand either comes to the ankle, the inside of the foot, the outside of the foot. You can even use a towel to hold the foot if this is feeling inaccessible. So there's always options. Every body is different, so we honor that. Wherever you are, drop the left shoulder now. I'm going to keep this right knee centered. And focus your attention now into the left hip, the left low back. Just begin to witness and observe anything you're experiencing here. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. And then gently release that foot. Allow that left foot to find the earth. Lift the hips and center them. Animate the knees in any way that feels intuitive to you. And then come through center. We're going to move into a reclined bound angle. So bring the feet close together. Allow the soles of the feet to come together and the knees to open out. So this is where your blankets or pillows might be really lovely. So you can lay a blanket or a pillow right underneath your legs on each side to give a little more support. Or if you'd like to allow gravity to just draw a release into the inner thighs here, then you just let your knees open out wherever they feel most intuitive, and then let go of the need to hold them. Just let the legs surrender. Bring your arms out by your side, close your eyes, walk your shoulders away from your ears. Now listen to your body. If anything's not feeling intuitive to you, then honor that. Inhale and exhale here. We're going to hold here for about a minute. So I'm going to invite you to just close your eyes down now. This is that practice of surrendering, of letting go, releasing anything that's out of alignment with your intentions, with your desired manifestations. We're moving into new moon energy tonight. And so this is a beautiful time to prepare to have space for creating on this new moon in Virgo. Take a few deep cleansing breaths here. So never forget the breath wherever you are in your practice. If you're holding your breath, then you want to adjust so that you can breathe. Always breathing. Two more breaths here. Last one. And if the eyes have closed down, just gently blink them open. Be mindful of the transition. Allow your knees to begin to transition back towards one another. Separate the feet and extend your legs long on your mat. Just take a pause in Shavasana for one moment before we begin to transition. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Let the body become relaxed. Close the eyes and become the witness. How are you experiencing this moment? How is your body already transforming? Be a witness. Be an observer. And then gently draw the knees in towards the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, and rock the body from side to side. This time, roll all the way to your right. So just allow yourself to transition onto the right side of the body. Extend your right arm so that your head can rest on the arm and the left hand just rest in front of the heart on the mat. Close the eyes down and breathe here for a moment. Just allow your body to prepare the transition of lying to seated. As you rise up, move with intention as the blood flow is all at the back of the brain, so we're going to allow ourselves to transition up with intention. As you come up, come into an easy seat. So this is where I like to use my tools. So you can take a blanket and you can fold it in whatever height you want it and place it directly underneath your hips. What is this going to do? It is going to allow your sits bones to rotate back and allow your pelvis to be more centered and squared off so that you are not rounding your back. If you need, you can use a pillow as well. So find whatever is going to speak most intuitively for your body here now. You want to have your spine be able to be nice and erected all the way up through the crown of the head from the base of the spine. Put the hands on the knees, close the eyes down once you find your seat. And allow yourself to find that nice long extension from the base of the spine all the way out through the crown of the head. Let's close the eyes down for a moment. Our inspiration this evening is holy amethyst. So I want you to begin to visualize in your mind's eye a beautiful amethyst. Just begin to visualize this beautiful amethyst, whether it's light or you can imagine a gemstone. Whatever it is that your intuitive senses are guiding you to, gaze into your third eye center. Begin to witness and observe amethyst. recognizing that every thought that you are sharing into the world is magic. So we hold in our awareness amethyst, holy amethyst specifically, invoking her essence to support us in creating our intentions for this new moon, creating our desires for visions of change that we have on our hearts. Just see holy amethyst holding this space with you as you gaze into your third eye center upon the amethyst. Let your heart feel open. Let your seat feel supported by the earth. Knowing that you have perfect intentional dharma that you are here to share in the world. And that you are seated into this plane to activate all of that magic into the world. Feel the joy of knowing this truth. Feel holy amethyst with you, holding this truth with you, holding this vision with you. Let's drop the weight of anything that's holding us out of alignment with that. By allowing the shoulders to raise up towards the ears, take a breath in here. And as you exhale, drop your shoulders like a sack of potatoes. And sigh out with your breath. Let's do that several more times. Inhale up towards the ears. Inhale up towards the ears. Let it go. Inhale up towards the ears. Let it go. 3 more at your own pace. Let your mind's eyes soften. Let your eyes remain closed. Let your awareness lift into how it feels in your body to have released. And then ask yourself, ask your body, what movement can I offer you to unwind that a little more? And then allow your body to find that movement. Just unwind. Unwind that weight that we have carried on our shoulders, whether it's expectation or needing to meet the need of another or attachments. Just feel yourself unwinding all of that energy out of your body. Unwinding it out of your body. Moving whatever's feeling like it needs movement here. Floating the body in any direction. This is you honoring and trusting that you know what your body needs. And then we come back through center and let the hands just rest at the heart. Close the eyes down. Let the thumbs rest against the heart center. Let a smile come across your face. Let yourself recognize that you are exactly in this moment in time for the purpose of honoring your divine heart. Your purpose, your dharma. And you align all of your thoughts to that highest and greatest of outcomes. No dharma is too small. Everything that your heart sings to you that is to be yours to share is beautiful, authentic, and divinely guided. Inhale here, interlace the fingers. On the exhale, gently blink the eyes open and then press the palms forward. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead so the palms face towards the ceiling. On the exhale, float those hands back down directly in front of the heart. Inhale, lift and press the palms towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Next time we lift, pause at the top. Inhale, lift. Pause, lift all the way up through the palms. On the exhale, float the body towards your right. Inhale through center. Float the body towards your left. Inhale through center. Moving from side to side with your breath. Exhaling right. Inhaling center. Exhaling left. Inhaling center. One more time to each side. Exhaling right. Inhaling center. And exhaling left. And inhaling center. On this inhale, release the fingers towards the ceiling. Roll out the wrist. And then gently begin to lower the arms down by your side. All the way down, fingertips touching onto the earth, shoulders roll down and back, heart lifts, head towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift the chin towards the ceiling, minding your neck, only moving as far as feels right for your body. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, chin towards the ceiling. This time, bring the head through center, gaze forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale. Exhaling left. Inhale. Exhaling right. One more time. Inhale. Exhaling left. Inhale. And exhaling right. And on the next inhale, bring the head through center and pause. We're going to transition to having our legs extended long on the mat. So just allow yourself to transition your body so that the legs are extended long, and bounce the legs out. Windshield wiper the feet. Separate the legs so that they're about mat width distance apart. Then adjust your sits bones by drawing the flesh from underneath you back towards the back of your mat. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead. As you exhale, just fold over your legs. Wherever your hands land, let them land. Draw the chin in towards the chest, round the back, tuck the chin in. Toes are flexed towards the ceiling. If you have the accessibility, first 2 fingers and thumb can come around the big toes. Rounding forward, chin to the chest, breathing as we fold forward. Just allow the whole back of the body to surrender. Imagine here that your entire back of the body is releasing anything that's no longer serving you. Creating more flexibility, more expansion, more surrender. Taking 3 more intentional breaths here. On the next inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your heart, gaze forward, release your hands, and just let them slide back towards you. Roll the shoulders out. Roll out the ankles. You're going to transition here to tabletop position. So as you're ready, let's come into all fours. This is another great place to use blankets. So you can place the blanket on the mat so your knees are resting on the blanket to take any discomfort out. While we're on all fours, we're going to come into tabletop, draw the navel in, find a nice long spine. Inhale here. On the exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, navel towards the ceiling. On the inhale, pelvic tilt, hips lift, navel towards the earth, head and heart shining forward. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head. Inhale, pelvic tilt, and lift. 2 more here. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And inhale, lift. On the next exhale, come back to your flat back. You have 2 choices for transitioning up. You can either just come all the way up through a forward fold, or you can move through downward dog. So I'm going to guide you through downward dog. If this is not feeling intuitive to you, then just find your way all the way up to standing. We're going to lift the knees, let the heart come back towards the legs, draw the head down inside the arms. The palms are pressing towards the top of the mat. The knees are bent deeply as the abdomen presses back towards the thighs. Then we extend the legs one at a time, pedaling out as needed. Lifting heels and lowering them down. And then gently begin to walk your hands back towards your feet, coming into Uttanasana or forward fold. Drop the head down, shake it out, no. Shake it out, yes. Shake out the shoulders. And then gently begin to roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Keep your knees bent and your lower back relaxed as you roll all the way up to standing. Shake it out. And you can just stay right here or come to the middle of your mat. We're going to move into a half sun salutation. So I'm going to face towards you so you can see me, but you can stay facing the length of your mat. So a half sun salutation, and we're going to sweep the arms overhead, palms together, lift the head and chest. On the exhale, bend the knees with intention, fold forward, draw the chin in towards the chest. On the inhale, hands on the knees, come up halfway. On the exhale, fold forward. On the inhale, knees bent, engage the core, sweep the arms out, come all the way up, and then extend the legs as the arms reach up overhead, palms together, hands float back to the heart center. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward, bending the knees as needed. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, nice bent knees to support your body. Lift all the way up, palms together, hands to heart center. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, sweep the arms up, bend the knees deeply, come all the way up, palms together overhead. And exhale, hands come through heart center and pause at the heart. Close the eyes down. Just take a moment to observe the warmth, the energy that you've drawn into the body. This half sun salutation can also always be done with a chair. So if anytime you need, you can use a chair to support you. And then gently release the arms down. So as we're moving into new moon energy, we're going to invite a 3/4 moon posture today. So you want your feet to be about hip-width distance apart. Stack yourself from your feet all the way up through the body, all the way up through the spine, through the crown of the head. Then we're going to sweep these arms up overhead, palms come together. Interlace the fingers, pointing the first finger towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, float your body towards the left. Your hips move towards the right. And then you gaze either directly down, forward, or up towards that right elbow. Inhale and exhale, hold for 3, 2. Last one here. On the inhale, engage your core, draw that navel in, lift the torso back up over your hips, centering all the way through the crown. On the exhale, float the body now towards the opposite side. Left hips moving towards the left, torso moving towards the right, head looking down, forward or up. And we're gonna hold here and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. On the inhale, lift all the way up through center. And on the exhale, release the arms down. And when the arms come down, roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. You're gonna come into a stance that's just a little wider than hip width distance. So we're gonna move into another releasing technique. This is a twisting movement. So just observe if you haven't experienced this before. So we're just gonna let the arms become really, really comfortable and relaxed. We're not gonna control them. We're just letting the body twist from side to side in the arms. So just kind of go wherever they're gonna go. This is what's gonna happen as you allow yourself to move a little bit more. So your head's gonna look over the shoulder where you're twisting. The opposite foot is gonna lift as you're rotating. Your arms are gonna begin to tap your kidneys. What is this gonna do? It's going to release toxins. So this is a nice unwinding. Now also we're twisting. So now we're releasing even more energy from the internal organs because twisting helps to release your internal organs. So we're just gonna keep floating, twisting, allowing ourselves to just go with the flow of our own rhythm, our own body. Let's do this for 3 more movements. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And then slowly just begin to come back to center. Now once you've done that, bring your feet back underneath your hips, arms out by your side, find Tadasana. This is mountain pose. Arms come to the side, shoulders go down and back, crown lifts up. Close your eyes down and observe your body's messages. How is your body sharing its messages of that experience, of this practice, of the side bending, of the half sun salutations, and then of our twisting? Just observe, how does it feel in your body? Where are you feeling warmth, coolness, sensation, awareness of movement, energy? Just be the witness here for just another moment. And take a deep breath in. And sigh out. Let everything become relaxed. From here, I'm going to invite you to transition back down onto the mat in whatever way feels most intuitive to you. I'm just going to come down onto my hands and knees, and we're ultimately going to find our way all the way down onto the mat, face down. Once you come here, allow your hands to stack one on top of the other, and the forehead to rest on the backs of the hands. Let your body become completely relaxed here. Your legs are slightly separated, your heels fall wherever they're most intuitive, and your shoulders become relaxed. Your heart resting against Mother Earth, your third eye resting against the back of your hands. We're going to surrender here for a few moments. So just allow yourself to begin to observe, how could I let go more here? How can I surrender more? How can I surrender my heart to this support of Mother Earth? How can I surrender my intuition into trusting all that I'm hearing and feeling and seeing and knowing? How can I honor this body that I've been gifted with to act out all of my dharma into this life. Be the witness. Invite more surrender. Where can I let go more? How can I let go more in this body? And invite it in. Use the breath to surrender you even more. I'm going to invite you to remain here for several long, slow, steady breaths. I'm going to invite you to settle into silence and stillness while you do this. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to be. Just be here now. Two more breaths here. And very gently allow those hands to slide underneath the shoulders. Allow the elbows to draw down away from the ears. Gently press yourself up and transition yourself onto your back. So just take your time and just begin to allow your body to come lying down on your back once again. We're going to move into our final postures before we move into final rest. From here, once you're on your back, just invite your knees up towards your heart. Let your arms come out to a T or goalpost, whatever feels most intuitive for you. You're going to allow your knees to begin to transition towards the right, and your head's going to look over towards the left. This is another great place where if you have a blanket or a pillow, if you need it, you can place it underneath that bottom leg or even in between the legs. Just find what's going to feel most intuitive to your body today. Once you find your shape, close your eyes down and begin to surrender. Holding here with intention for these next few moments. Letting go a little bit more as we twist and open our hearts. Very gently and intentionally. Keeping your upper body where it is, just gently begin to transition your lower body to the other side. Twisting the legs towards the left and allowing the head now to look towards the right. Hold here and breathe. Two more breaths here. And then gently on the next inhale, allow those knees to find their way back through center. Adjust the hips so you feel centered. Draw the knees in towards the chest and allow the body to gently rock from side to side here for a moment. And then I'm going to invite you to begin to find your final resting position, whatever that may be for you today. So maybe you need bolsters, a blanket to lie over you or under you. Maybe you would like an eye pillow or a washcloth to cover your eyes. I invite you to just take these next few moments to find that expression of surrender that you would like to experience for this final aspect of our practice. And as you find yourself there, allow yourself to become very relaxed. Close the eyes down. Return to that body scan where once we began. And allow yourself to fully surrender to this moment. All of the work is done now. It is time to rest. So allow yourself to find the rest. Take a deep breath in and audibly sigh it out. Allow yourself to become completely surrendered. Beginning to take another moment of awareness of the mind, letting go of the need to control anything that you see moving about in the mind, just witnessing it. One more moment here. And then surrendering the mind. Allow yourself now to shift your attention to a very gentle breath. No longer guiding the breath, lengthening the breath, just allowing it to intuitively pass in and out of your body. And to focus your attention to your third eye center. Beginning to see a beautiful swirling amethyst light. Maybe even feeling the sensation of that swirling amethyst light between the brows or at the center of the brain. You can even take your eyes and begin to gaze towards the third eye center with both of your eyes if it feels intuitive for just a few moments to help bring more awareness. And as you're visualizing this beautiful amethyst light, begin to see holy amethyst moving towards you, coming towards you through the light, inviting you into the light. You feel this draw to her to connect, to unite, to invoke all that she has to offer you. As you rest in this light, swirling in this beautiful amethyst light, communing with holy amethyst, you allow yourself to listen. With your beautiful, authentic heart. What does she wish for you to create? What does your soul wish to create? How can you wield your words in alignment to your highest, greatest good and outcome? Visualize yourself now walking along a gemstone path with holy amethyst. Begin to witness what is around you, what totems, what plants, ancestors, light beings, who is showing up to share messages with you now. Walking along this beautiful gemstone path, all the colors of the rainbow sparkling back underneath your feet. Allow yourself to journey here on a swirling path, this gemstone road. Be the witness. Who is showing up? Who is offering you guidance? Listen. Be the witness. You take these next few moments in gratitude with holy amethyst and all the guides that have shown for you with messages. And you begin to find your way back into the swirling amethyst light with all the messages in your heart. You begin to take a deeper breath, feeling yourself in your physical body once again, fully present in this physical space and time. And you sigh it out with the sound, ah. 2 more times, deeper cleansing breaths. Ah. Last one here. You very slowly and intentionally begin to reintegrate yourself back to the outside, taking your time. And in this next moment, you can either remain here, lying on your mat, and just let your hands come resting at the heart, or find your way up into an easy seat, with your hands coming to the heart center. Take this moment here to observe and witness all of the magic that you have created here in this time. Showing up here for your self-care, your unconditional love. Find yourself in the heart of gratitude. Thank your body for moving you, your mind for stepping aside so you can be present, breath for leading you. Thank you for the gift of being your guide. The light in me loves, honors, and cherishes the light in you. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are truly one. Namaste.